So in this video, I would like to show you my 2017 bullet journal. I have been bullet journaling for about 2 years now, and I've been really enjoying it. I feel like it really helps me stay focused and organized, and it's also a very great creative outlet for me. And I've always wanted to make bullet journal videos, I just never really knew when to start, but with the new year coming, I just decided to do it. The journal I used this year was a paper blanks. It is a gold inlay, it's unlined, it's got 240 pages. I really love using paper blanks for bullet journaling. It comes with a little pouch on the back side which can hold some of your things, and most importantly it has this clasp on the side which is really strong. This is for sure my favorite thing about it, because as you can see I've used up this bullet journal completely and I've really messed with it a lot. So like without the clasp I don't think I would be able to close this at all. With a lot of the other bullet journals that I see people using, they'll have like a sort of plastic strap, but I just don't see that that would keep all of this together. I don't want to go too in depth about the whole thing because I think that'd be quite boring, but I'm just going to do a quick flip through and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about why it looks the way it does. So in the beginning I just put some post-it notes just because you never know when you'll need them. I have a front page with my name on it, and then I have my index, which I ended up not using at all. I am not gonna put an index in my next bullet journal, I just don't see the point. I also stopped numbering my pages after like 100 pages or so, just because I wasn't using it, I wasn't looking at it, so you know, don't need it. And then we've got my year overview. This page I do really like and I used it a lot. It's just a really good way to plan in advance. I don't really like how the page turned out aesthetically, but you know, productivity wise, it's good. And then we get into my months. I went through a lot of changes month to month, so you're gonna notice a big difference between my January spreads and my December spreads, for example. My months at the beginning of the year were quite simplistic. There wasn't too much decorations. I was trying to keep things simple and minimal. However, as the year grew older, I really rediscovered my love for art and painting, and after a while there's going to be a lot of watercolors, a lot of doodles, a lot of other stuff. And I really feel like I found what works for me this year, so I'm very happy about that. Something that didn't change during the year was my notes pages and my bank pages, because I always needed a place where I could just jot down whatever I wanted, and I also wanted some kind of expense tracker because it really helps me stay on track with what I'm spending and what I'm earning. It honestly helps me so much. And then of course at the end of every month I have my goal tracker, because that's the type of person I am. It's a very standard, simple one, but I felt like that was the easiest way for me to do it. And then at the end of January, I had a special page which was for my resolutions. Just wrote those down. And at the end of January, I also wrote a list of books I read and movies I watched. Well, movies and TV shows. I also wrote a list for music and food for some reason, but like I ended up not really using those, so we're not going to be making any of those lists anymore. But the book lists and the movie TV list I really enjoyed, because I like keeping track of like everything I watch and read. And then we move into February. So basically from here on out the pages are going to be pretty standard. I always have a front page, then I have my monthly spread, then I have my daily spreads, and then I have my notes and my bank stuff and my goals. And usually I throw in like a quote page every once in a while, just cause it's nice, or like a doodle page, or you know, there's some random stuff in there, but mostly it's just me experimenting with what works and what doesn't. I really love the theme I had in April because April was when the cherry blossoms were blooming here in Japan, and yeah, I just love the cover page of this. May was a very colorful month. I was basically inspired by the washi tape that I found in Daiso, and I just decided to roll with it. It's very, very colorful and very floral, and you can tell that I'm kind of getting a little bit more rough with it. Like, I'm kind of just throwing paint onto the paper, not really caring. Also, this is around the time when I started writing these little gold boxes with numbers in it. If you notice those little rectangles are actually word counts. I've been working on a book for like years now, and I finally decided to buckle down and really start working towards finishing it. So yeah, that's what that is. Ooh, my June theme was really cool. I like that one a lot. It's kind of a jungle theme, but like I mixed it up with this really cute pink washi tape. This is also the month where I started shrinking down my calendar to make space for my monthly goals. I decided to do monthly goals because, you know, I wanted to be more productive, I guess. Oh yeah, also, if you haven't noticed, you can see that I've been putting a lot more days into one page when it comes to my daily spreads, just because I realized I was taking up a lot of space with my dailies. So yeah, now I'm logging 6 days into 2 pages, which is, you know, an upgrade. Ooh, and at the end of this one, I wrote down 23 habits of highly successful people. This is something that I got from Eileen from Lavender. She made a video about this, I think. I'll link it in the description below. I just liked having that, so I just wrote them all down. And I think I might even write them down in my new bullet journal. I don't know. And then on the other side of that page, I have a 2017 update, which is just an update of my resolutions. Because we were at the half-year mark, I decided to just have a little look at my resolutions, see what I thought about them after 6 months, and just kind of update them. I mean, they stayed the same mostly, but I kind of reworded them a little bit. And yeah, just a reminder to, you know, not forget your resolutions. Then the next theme I had was like a spacey kind of theme, in which I really went to town with the watercolors. Which I really end up loving this. I really kind of experimented on every single page, and I had a great time doing this one. I know I'm saying this for like every single month, but like I really like the spread of August as well because it's all natural and stuff. Ooh, and then September is very like Pinterest. I don't know how to explain it. My inspiration for September was crystals, more specifically agate crystals, because agate crystals are some of my favorites. If you didn't know this about me, I kind of have been collecting crystals and minerals since I was a kid. I love them. I just think they're so pretty. So that's what this month was, and I really, again, enjoyed making this. Ooh, and at the end here I have a Ray Bradbury quote I really like. And then we have October, which is my favorite month of the year. because I love Halloween, and also my birthday is the day before Halloween, and then also just I love the weather in October, and so this is also my favorite spread. Also, this is the month where I made quite a couple of drastic changes to the journal, simply because I realized suddenly that I didn't have enough pages to finish the whole year unless I started to shrink things down a little bit. So instead of having my monthly pages spread out over 2 pages, I just put it on my cover page. So there's just a calendar on my cover page and that's all. And then on the left side, I just have a place where I can write down important dates. And then above that are just my goals for the month as well. God, I just love everything about the way this looks in October. I just love October. So yeah, as you can tell, I was feeling very creative and I was doing a lot of fun stuff with my bullet journal. This is more kind of the direction I want to take my journal in for next year as well. And then we move into November, which is a lot. I'll admit it's a lot. Yeah, I went a little crazy with the watercolors here. I don't know, I just did not know when to stop, so I didn't. And then a lot of pine trees as decorations, because why not? And then our last month, December, of course we had to go the Christmas route because I love Christmas. I really like the cover page of this. I did a lot better than I thought I would. And then because I was running out of space, as I said before, I started just like pasting in cardboards and like other pieces of paper to write down extra stuff. Like here I have my 2018 resolutions, which I obviously haven't written down yet, but they will come. And I've also written down my monthly goals on here as well. But yeah, that pretty much is everything that's in this journal. I have really enjoyed using this journal. I just really love paper blanks, and I don't get why not more people use it. They're just perfect. There's literally nothing negative I can say about paper blanks. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.